So, dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So, gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please. Observe head to toes yourself and say Supatveva, or may I be well and happy 3 times. So take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Relax your arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax all abdominal organs. Relax your buttock. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. And release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So bring your attention to the lower part of your body and observe and see is there any strong sensation, tightness, heaviness, heat, whatever you can recognize. Just get a mental note. Don't change anything, don't react to anything, don't have any comments. Just get a mental note. Now slowly bring attention to the lower back area and see if there any strong sensation, tightness, heaviness. You may see one or many, but just get the mental note. So whatever you see, it always need to be in this very moment. In your upper back and shoulders, now bring attention to your whole body and see how your whole body moving up and down, followed by the inhalation or exhalations. Slowly place your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe out 3 times, please. And find the sensation. So now simply allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens, just recognize inhalation as inhalation, exhalation as exhalations. Do nothing extra. Allow everything to settle down as it is. So be disciplined yourself to follow only the sensation of inhalation, exhalation. That should be your practice, not to do anything else. Bring a little bit more attention and follow the entire continuation of the inhalation, exhalation, knowingly. This is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalations or exhalations. Some inhalation, exhalations become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize each and every inhalations or exhalations has its own unique character. No need to follow what I say. You have to learn from it and observe yourself and see yourself. Recognize yourself. Calming down your body, inhalations happen. Calming down your body, exhalations happens. Calming down your mind, inhalation happens. Calming down your mind, exhalations happens. Calming down your inhalation, inhalations happen. Calming down your exhalation, exhalations happens. When you come to the real moment of experience, there is nothing called inhalation or exhalation, long or short, heavy or soft. It is just the moment of experience. So try to sharp your mind and be with that moment of change. When you really settle down there, no comparison, no time, no length, no any measurement. That is itself freedom from existence. It is here in this very moment, within your own inhalation, exhalation. So everything right now, here, can you settle down without looking into anything? Without thinking, can you accept? as you came to end of everything with the moment of sensation. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also as far as you can through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this. With clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. So visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. and to your right side. Downward and upward. To all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy, without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, the knowledge we know and the wisdom that we carry within ourselves have some kind of missing part, and it is not completed. So that's why we are always having effort inside us to look forward, look something, look here and there, and trying to complete inside us. So where things went wrong, why things went wrong, what happened to us? So you have to question yourself, why you look meditate, why you look for some another wisdom than what you know, why you have to practice meditation, why you need to read books, why you need to go to school, why you need to go to universities. What you're looking for? It is just only the conventional knowledge. You don't need to practice so hard, because somehow things can happen. Then if it is just this conventional life, then things will be okay. But things not going to end like that. Even that if you die today, it's not going to end. You're going to come back. And you're going to come back not with something new. You're going to come back with the whatever you already have within yourself. So that is a problem. So then, so whatever we accumulated so far in this journey, having a major part in ourselves. Why? Because we cannot just throw that anything away. So then you have to look into yourself very carefully. Why that whatever we already know is wrong, mostly. If you look very carefully, that whatever you know and whatever you mention as knowledge or even as wisdom, even as sometimes your own experience, mostly somebody else taught us. Look, if you look very carefully, even just your basic physical activities from your childhood to today, how you keep doing, why you cannot do it in another way. Maybe somebody taught you, do this way, do that way. And then what happened to us? We forget our real nature and we moderate to that whatever the parents, the school, society taught us. And now we keep repeating. We not only keep repeating, and we trying to teach it to others. And when you look very carefully, so whatever you teach to others, look yourself and say, why you do that way? Are you really trying to build up a hierarchy, or are you want to see what you believe or what you know, how other people follows that? Or really are you looking for themselves to find their own way? So as parents, sometimes you may become so happy when the children start to perform the way exactly that you told. As a husband, wife, maybe you become so happy when your husband, wife do the same thing as exactly the way you told. In case if they start to change something and do their own way, sometimes we get disappointed. So this go generations to generations. And it happening for a long, long time. And ourselves, we going that way, then the more, this is the important thing, remember this, more than what you learn or what you teach, the attitude you build up on your own mind to do so is so dangerous. Not the things that you learn, or because that things can change moment by moment to the time to time. But the attitude that we build up inside us to push other people to do the things the way we want, or maybe we look from others to learn something, to do something the way that how other people want to do. So when that attitude becomes stronger, 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 it becomes like a current, flood, tsunami. And then we just kind of like the cloud that caught up in the wind. You have you are helpless. So then practicing meditation should not be something like the same thing that we keep doing in the society or in this conventional life. So the meditation should be the moment that you become free from that current. So that means you should not follow what I say. That means you should not exactly keep repeating what I say. No, I'm trying to help you and give some guidelines. And then once you learn it yourself, you have to observe yourself and you have to learn to see. So that's why, remember, you are your own master. So then you have to be very careful. You are your own teacher, not me. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a master to you. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to show you something. And in that way that it's sometimes you can get only the words. Whatever the words you hear, it cannot bring my lips to you. It can bring only the sound. The same like the light cannot bring any kind of forms or the pictures to you. It can bring only the light. The sound, that whatever the instrument or the person or the lips cannot bring it to you. It can bring only the sound to you. The smell the same. So then you have to be more sharp and clear to see, to hear what that sound brings to you. Because if you don't see it very clearly, hear it very clearly, then you may get something else. That is what's happening. So then always practicing means not that you keep following. This is what we keep doing in the conventional life. So the practicing means what you heard, what you learn, you do it by yourself. When you do it by yourself, you should not, especially when it comes to the vipassana, you should not keep continually following or listening. In a moment, you have to be released from everything. In that very moment of freedom, the seeing going to become more sharp and more clear. So that is very important when you practice. Because only the tool that we can bring, we can share the words. So in the conventional life that we use, it is more comfortable for us to following things. And when somebody says something to do that way. So when it comes to meditation, remember every day you have to be advanced yourself, practicing by yourself. And then day by day, you will see there's something. When I say observe your inhalation, exhalation, for a beginner, it is something. But when you keep practice yourself, once you become your own master, you start to see yourself. What is this observation? What is this seeing? What is this recognizing? When you see it yourself, then you will understand something. That what you understand is more worth than the 100 years, the wisdom we gain out of others' advice or the others' books or the others' talks or kind of like that. So that is what you have to experience day by day, master day by day by day. And then at the same time, remember, exercise yourself to be free from the others' knowledge or the others' wisdom for a certain level, and at the same time be free yourself, not to push others towards certain kind of format or towards any methods, and don't develop any expectations out of your advice to see other people going to follow the way exactly the way that you want, because that is what happening everywhere, and that is so comfortable for us, and that is we gain as conventional knowledge, and that will help you to have a develop this very good comfortable conventional life. But our purpose is not to funding for this conventional life. Our purpose is go beyond that and experience your real nature. That moment is not belong to any knowledge or any wisdom. So as example, if you can catch this. So as example, when you observe the moment of sensation, just the moment of sensation, that moment of sensation, the change that you see within your own inhalation or exhalation or any sensation in your body is not separate from other things. It is not isolated. It is not happening independently. That moment of change is a part of this entire universe. That when you're able to see the moment of change, remember, it will take you to understand in that very moment, this entire universe change according to the same rhythm. When you experience that, you think even one moment, then you're not going to build up any concrete, solid ideas in you related to your personal experience or ideas or any sensation, because you saw something. So it is really happening within you in this very moment. And only thing is, why we missing that part? Because we caught up with the knowledge accumulated from outside, and then we go with it. So not only that, there are some other parts and came and stay around with our life and block it and hinder it and not allow us to get into that, the moment of change. So when it comes to that, cankers, so another way it called that ashrava. There are 4 kinds of cankers: kamashrava, bhavashrava, dishtashrava, and avijjashrava. So the kama means sensual desires, And the bhavasrava means desires that to have an eternal existence. And the ditthasrava means the wrong views. And the avidyastrava means the ignorance. So those are kind of like 4 pillars. Hold us, not allow us to see the moment of change. All the ideologies, all the hierarchies, all the dogmas, all the theories, methods, patterns, everything came out of these 4 pillars. But when it comes to you, you are responsible to hold these 4 pillars or break it down. So that is the most important responsibility today you have. Hold these 4 pillars or break it down. So what is this cankers? How these 4 pillars arising in us build our life day by day, day by day. It is not a magic. It's like this. So the cankers, pains, is the corruptions or the intoxicated ideas or the thoughts or the feelings. And another way that all the sanskara, mental formations or volitions or all the roots or all the seeds that you carry so far in this journey to today, and from today to how you're going to build up your tomorrow, all things happening out of these cankers. So that's why if somebody have the bird's eye view on you, and out of this all years that whatever the lifestyle you spend, and seeing that that person can tell what's going to happen tomorrow. Even if you yourself, if you observe, you know what's going to happen tomorrow. And other people around us knows, oh, he's like this, she's like this. How they can put a label or identity on us because of these cankers. So it is a kind of like a developing a model. Even we don't see it, but by the time it come out of us. And it come out of us and it's going to happen tomorrow also. So then in that very moment, if you die, then the very next moment when you become, this cankers going to come forward and play the major role to give the format. Okay, you should be like this. So that's why cleaning the cankers is very important. It is a process. Before we go into the clean the process, the way to clean the process, just only know how the cankers happens. There's no any other way. Once you know, it's called another way, it's called janato passato. Janato means knowingly, passato means seeing. So the knowingly part is like this, that you learning like this. And not only, as I mentioned, just by hearing my words, not going to enough for that. And for that, when you hear, you have to get into the deeper meaning of the word yourself. So that is a skill. That's why you need the effort to hear. You can hear like, pretend like hearing, but when you have the effort, intention to hear, it is totally different. So that intention come out of the desire to know what is inside this. So if you lose that desire, still you will hear, but you're not going to get the meaning of the word. So that is why it called the Janatu. Knowingly, it's art. Everyone cannot do that. Only very few can get it. But that doesn't mean they cannot. They can. But the thing is, the missing part, the intention, desire inside to know what this is, they drop. Why? Because of the laziness. Why the laziness come? Because of the desires. So then again, it's go to the cankers. Why the desires arise? Because of the cankers. See, it's going like a circle. And then again, the desire, when you lose the desire to listen, then laziness arises. And then the laziness again take you to ignorance. And again, ignorance is become part of the canker. And when you have the ignorance again, that it reduces the desire to know, and again, what will happen? The laziness will increase. And once the laziness become again, and again it go to the cankers, ignorance. So it's like that. And when you have the ignorance and when you have the laziness, and then very easily you caught up with the sensual pleasures. And then again, it is another canker. And once you have the sensual pleasures, you again trying to maintain it in a permanent way. And then it become canker. So this, see, the cankers, these four pillars, helping each other, supporting each other, funding each other. That's why it is very difficult to break it down. Just as example, just imagine the roof that hold by these four corners, and it is not the one corner, one pillar. So if it is held by the one, it cannot. So then there is an art that slowly how you understand it. And once you see, and what will happen, that seeing itself, recognizing itself become the solution to break down the cankers. So for that, you have to know how this happens. And I'm going to bring a simile for that. So as you know, the wine. So the cankers is kind of like this toxic, it's a kind of like a ethanol or cultured carbon dioxide. So as you know, the grapes, how these grapes become wine, and it's called the fermentation. So it cultured, it keep for a long time, maybe 8 years to 20 years in a certain place. And then what will happen? That through this fermentation, the sugar start to break down to ethanol or carbon dioxide. And this chemical breakdown bring this, see that it's sugar, it's sweet, but by the process, by the time, when you hold this sugary juice, sweet juice for a long time in a certain place, the process itself, what will happen? It start to break down to alcohol. So then once you see that when you drink apple juice, grapes juice, you feel good and it will healthy, and maybe it sometimes it awake you and sharpen to certain level, sharpen your awareness. But when it go through the process in this fermentation culture, and once it become alcohol, what will happen? When you drink it, what will happen to you? Your mind go crazy. You cannot recognize what is this. What you hear, you cannot recognize. What you see, you cannot recognize. What you smell, you cannot recognize. What you eat, you cannot recognize. The people around you, you cannot recognize. See, then it start to become something else. The same thing happening inside us. So whatever the pleasure or the pain, the both, remember that. Whatever the pleasure or the pain, when you have it and when you hold, cling it as a memory, keep it inside you for a while. And how you keep it? Repeating. So it is kind of like a fermentation. So 10 years ago, something happened to you. How you can remind it today? Because you already keep reminding it, repeating it in your mind. And see that apple juice or the grape juice, I transform to ethanol or the alcohol and break down to this toxic carbon dioxide or something like that. Kind of like same thing happening inside you when you hold the idea with the desire or with the any kind of unsatisfaction. It starts to transform your feelings to something. And what you get as a result will make you blind. That is exactly what this cankers does. So your own experience, maybe whatever it make you surprised today, or whatever make you unhappy or disturbed today, and then you will repeat it to remind it. Keep thinking about it, keep thinking about it, thinking about it. And when it becomes older, the spirit becomes so high. So like that, the memory that you hold, if it is older, the power of making you blind is strong. So that is the cankers. So now then you know what to do, how you can get out of this. So one thing is now you know. So whatever come to you as experience, it doesn't matter good or bad, it is only the moment of experience. But after that, anymore, it's going to be something else. It will make you blind. In another way, there is a Pali word called vipallasa. And the vipallasa means flip. It's a kind of like a go up and down. And it's a left, but you see like right. It's up, you look like it come to you like down. Flipping. So the same thing happening in you. Whatever you experience in the moment, it is only in that very moment. Remember that. That is knowing. Once you know that, if you clearly 100% know it, what will happen? You're not going to hold it anymore. You're not going to repeat it. It doesn't matter good or bad. You're not going to repeat it anymore. If you repeat it again and again, what will happen? It is start to get into the fermentation process. And it is start to that whatever the sweetness or the bitterness you experience, it start to break down to something. And it become kind of like a uncontrolled power, or kind of like a spirit, like this sugar become ethanol or the alcohol. Your bitterness or the sweetness you experience for the moment going to make you crazy in the future. Both will do that. So then what you need to do? When you experience it to the 100%, but don't repeat it in your mind. That is the best way to get out of the cankers. So once you know it, you can do that, because this all happening in our mind. Look at your life. How many things you forget? And there are certain things in the moment you knew, oh, this is going to be with me, but today you don't know even. It's gone. But still, why there are certain things come with you? And especially related to the greed, hatred, and the delusion. Why there are things coming with you? Because you keep repeating it. Maybe consciously, knowingly, or unconsciously, unknowingly. So when it comes to the moment of experience, remember, now you know how to break down cankers. So moment of experience, don't keep repeat. It doesn't matter whatever the sweet memory or whatever the bitter memory, the both memory is going to make you crazy in the future. So that's why in the meditation we call it, you have to develop profitable skills. So profitable skills is not the kind of like the thoughts that you hold, keep repeating in you. The safety of the profitable skills, whatever come it next time, it make you more clear, more sharp. And it will help you to become more wise moment by moment. That's why practicing meditation we call as developing a profitable skill. Because by the time it's not going to make you crazy. But in the sensual world, going with the desires, going with the ideas, going with the views, going with the concept, going with the theories, going with the dogmas, going with the believings, going to make us crazy. That's how the people come to do these unbelievable things. And because of this power of the cankers, it make them come to a point to make them blind. It's kind of like a heavily drunkard person. So what you believe, your sensual pleasures, and then that also can do the same. And sometimes you think, oh, I'm not drinking alcohol and I'm not taking drugs. And you think that is good. But mentally, maybe you hold into more stronger drugs or the alcohol. This is canker. What is that? Maybe 10 years back, something happened. You keep repeating it deeper in your mind, and it keep dreaming and it happening. Maybe something good, maybe the pleasure. Something happened in your life. Many years back, you keep repeating, dreaming about and talking about. When the time comes, when friend gathers, oh, remember that time we used to do this? And then, in a conventional level, you observe by precepts and telling, I'm not drinking, I don't take any alcohol, I'm not taking any intoxicate things. But remember what is happening in your mind? What you keep repeating, that sweet memory. So nowadays, as we see, after this pandemic, with this pandemic, people not having parties and people not going out, and so what they does, old memory, what they used to do before this pandemic, they're posting everywhere. Oh, we used to do this. That is what called cankering. See, you're living with it. but it is not real. It's all gone. But you mesmerize and you feel high. It's a danger than the alcohol you drink. Why? Because the alcohol after few hours, you get back. It go away. If you drink water, cold or lemon, it help you to calm down, get back to your normal life. But this cankering, this drunken life will go by samsara, eons by eons with you. So don't get drunk with your pleasure or pain. Get out of it. Whatever happened, it happened, it's gone. So when the moment of experience, go with it. That will help you to break down all the kankas. And so the first one is janato, now you know, and the passato. Passato means deeper with your insight, you see it. And once you know, and once you see it yourself, how it happening within yourself, you save. Because that is the only solution to get out of this. So once you know, once you see it within yourself, there is no way cankers can happen. Why? Because whatever you enjoy or whatever the pleasure or pain come to you in this conventional life, you drop it there. You leave it there. And you become free. In the very next moment, you become free from that. You don't repeat inside you. So when the day that come to you to experience that within yourself, without pain, without corrupting, without intoxicating your own moment of experience with your memory, without quoting up to the memory of flood or the tsunami. And that is where you're going to understand the very clear recognition, how powerful, how beautiful. And that is your own heritage. And that is where you're coming from. It is inside you. And it is right now within this moment. So don't look here and there. So it is within you. When you come to this human world, that is the gift that you carry with yourself. So only thing is, find a moment to tap into that gift. Experience that moment. And when the very next moment, we don't know where we go, what will happen to us. So before it happened to you. So the moment that you experience, whenever you have opportunity, and settle down. And in that moment, if you can recognize and if you can settle down knowingly, without any desire to be in that very moment, without caught up with any kind of repetition in your mind, just to see the moment that whatever happening, and that will show you to the exit, the existence. That light will bring you to the end. So with that, I bless upon everyone with this good practice. May all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavattantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ittavata ca ammehi sampadam punya sampadam sabbe deva numodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Dhamme punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu. Sabba dukkha pamuntatu. Bless.